Alright, we're here with Clan League Finals. I'm facing Addy. I made a couple hands for this set. What was I thinking? Second one looks easier to start with. Presumably the 9-3-4-9 in 9. I think I'll go with that. The stips are no 9-8-7s. 2 cards must have a 7 on them. Were there other stips? No 9-8-7-1s. 2 cards must have a 7. All decks. Looks good. 2 cards have a 7, and it uses kind of high power cards. I think 9-9 corners are pretty powerful. Alright, he has gone a whole force of 8-7-6-5s. Now that could have some directional weaknesses, so let's look at directions. They have 2 8s to the left. They have 2 7s going up. They have 2 8s to the right, and they have 1 8 going down. Now, the 9-3-4-9 is definitely not going to catch them here, right? They have that pretty well covered. I could see the 4-8-9-5 and 7 as a starter. I could also see the 5-6-7-8 and 3 is currently safe to their hand. Now, they definitely have a million setups against it, but let's look. I think the harder square for them to set up is 6. The first card would need a 4 to the right. They don't have that. The second card would need a 6 or 8. They do have that. We'll get back to that. The third card would need a 5. They do not have it. The fourth card would need 6. We'll get back to that. And the fifth card would need a 5. They do have that. So they have a bunch of ways to set up. Now, if they put an 8 to the right, that sets up my 6-8-7-5 so well. And they also need something that goes left. So they can do an 8, a 6, or a 5 to the right, which includes, admittedly, all of their cards. What do they need going up? First card would like a 7, they have it. Second card would like a 5, they have it. This seems like this could be not ideal. Maybe I want to put something that they just can't set up very well against. Phone keeps ringing. Sorry about that. I will try to mute it. There we go. Stupid spam calls. I kind of want to play 4-8-9-5 and 2. They don't have safety, and I have a good recapture card. Sorry. 4-8-9-5 and 2 might have some play. I like that 5-6-7-8 captures back well, and I like that they can't take the capture back. I don't have the same play going up. I think I'm going to try that. I'll open up my thing to save where I save the games. What's going on that we can talk about while we wait? This is the Clan League Finals. No games have been played yet. This is the first of the Clan League Finals. It's a pretty balanced matchup, I think. I've never won a Clan League event, so it would be really cool to grab one. Brotherhood of Seed has won far too many, so it would also be good to stop them. I don't really like side starters. I just noticed that they both, I can overpower anything they have, and they cannot overpower my recaptures. And that gave me fairly good vibes. Specifically, I noticed that if 9-3-4-9 lands in 6, if it's a recapturer in 6, they don't have anything in 5. Now, they can probably just play 9 there. So if they go in 3, I may not be capturing. I can also, of course, take with 9-8-5-4, and that's maybe better. I worry in a game that goes 3-6-9 that even though my position looks good, my 9-3-4-9 will be dead enough the position's not as good as it looks. But I maybe just play it in 1 at the end there, and that looks promising. So, you know, we do what we can. Obviously not a big side starter guy, but watching Delhi win the Clutch Clan League game against Chickeny and doing a video on aggressive side starters, it's so clear to me at this moment at least, which doesn't mean it will still be clear to me in a week, that one of the great powers of side starters is not that you have a safe recapturer, which I do, and that's the first thing that drew me to the move, but is that you control squares. And so one thing to note here is I have a 9 in every direction, and he has chosen a very dynamic hand that doesn't have 9s in any direction. And that means I am guaranteed to be able to overpower anything he can play next to it. And so if I can turn the game not into one of dynamics, but into one of overpowering, I think there's a logic to that. Um, my big corner's all really well covered, but if I can make it just a game of who has the bigger numbers, I came with the bigger numbers. So I'm going to try to direct the game that way. Now, I have a pretty significant down weakness after this. I didn't really consider like 7, 8, 5, 6, and 7. But my suspicion is I'll just take it with 9, 3, 4, 9. Just feels like I'll take it. I'm not sure I actually can get away with it. They have to go 7, 6, 8, 5, and 4 probably, and I have no idea what my next move is. I just feel like that's what I should do next. But I don't know my next move there. So maybe it's not such a good idea. Alright, they do go in 3. Now, I have a lot of good cards for going up, right? So I like the direction of the game. If I go safely in 1, not sure which card I'd want to do there yet, but let's hold that for a second. One of the 7's down. I assume they're planning to go 6. Probably with an 8 to the left, but could be with a 6. Now, one problem with both their cards to an 8 to the left is I can capture in 5, and that has a 7 facing down. They can't capture back. Now, I don't want to capture with 5, 6, 7, 8 because that gives them 4, but I could have captured with 9, 8, 5, 4. Also, if they play 5, 8, 7, 6, that also has a 7 facing down. So it's going to be tough for them to recapture. That makes me think I want to use 5, 6, 7, 8 here because it doesn't seem to me it'll be good in those lines. If they keep 5, 8, 7, 6, I can't play 9, 8, 5, 4, and 5. So they go 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, and I maybe don't have a good block in 5. Maybe. You can also just take it. Definitely just take it. Trying to make 1 work. Trying to not give them 1. If I take it, I think I want to take it with 9, 8, 5, 4. And if they go in 9, I think 9, 3, 4, 9, and 1 is reasonable for me. I have good cards for that endgame. I might not have quite good enough cards for that endgame. Alright, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Can we make it work? They go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 6. I can't give them 5, but I don't have a great way to block 5. If I go 9, 8, 5, 4, and 5 myself, they go 5, 8, 7, 6, and 4. And unless I have complete sweepers in the endgame there, which I don't, it doesn't go well. Can I block 5 with 6, 8, 5, 7? 6, 8, 5, 7. They have really good coverage. Okay. So probably playing 9, 8, 5, 4, and 6. Probably playing 9, 8, 5, 4, and 6. Hmm. Nine, 3, 4, 9 is a card I more want out of my hand, so maybe we can make that work. That goes in 6. They play safely in 9. I play safely in 1. I have no threats, but they have to get a card on the board. I have pretty good sweepers there. I don't trust it. I'm going to take this way. Oh, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 is kind of a setup. I might have messed this up. I don't think it can be so bad, though. Nah. Hard to be too worried about that. Yeah, they just go 8. That's smart. Now, they have any threat I have in 5 is really well covered. So I was going to get 9, 3, 4, 9 out of my hand. That's what I thought. But I don't like what I've done here. So 9, 3, 4, 9, and 1. Because as long as 7, 8, 5, 6 is in their hand, I can't go in 5 easily. Can't go in 5 easily. So if I go 9, 3, 4, 9, and 1, I think they just go 6. And I lose. So I probably have to take safety in 1. 5, 6, 7, 8 is the card I next most want out of my hand. Now they could go 7 there. That's kind of scary. But I don't think that's scary. Maybe it is. I go there. I'm not seeing things cleanly. They go 5. I can play another 7 down in 4. I tie. If they go 8, I can now play in 5 and I'm good. If they go in 4, I can at the worst block 5 with 9, 3, 4, 9 and I'm okay. And if they go 7, they go 7 with a 5 facing up. Seven with a 5 facing up, what happens? know. Maybe I start with 6, 8, 7, 5, keep 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that do anything? It does a little. It means I can avoid combos in 4. Does that screw up any of the other lines I looked at? Yes. Yeah, it does. But I still tie against 8. I'm still okay against 5. I'm still okay. What do I do after 4? Still okay against 4. Alright, I'm not seeing this cleanly, but I think this ties. Ooh, nicely played game by Addy. What were the moves? 7, 6, 8, 5, 3, 9, 8, 5, 4, 6, 6, 5, 7, 8, 9. And I went 6, 8, 7, 5, 1. And I'm just hoping to tie this one. My remaining cards are really bad. But anything in 8, at worst I can play 9, 3, 4, 9, and 5. They can't capture anything. So I can't lose. At worst. Anything in 5, at worst I can play 5, 6, 7, 8, 4. They can't capture anything. I can't lose. 4, I can go 9, 3, 4, 9, and 5. I will lead 6, 4. They can't multi-capture. I can't lose. 7 really messed with my head. 7 with a 5 up. But I think I don't lose there. Why do I think I don't lose? I just blanked on it. Oh, yes. If they use 5, 6, 7, 8, it sets me up for a plus in 8. And if they use 5, 8, 7, 6, I can play 5, 6, 7, 8 in 4. And their only way to combo in 5 is 7, 8, 5, 6. And I have a plus wall back in 8 that gives me just enough juice to tie. Yeah, that was the line I saw. But I am. These 8, 7, 6, 5s are trouble. They are trouble. He played this nicely. I liked the idea of 3 as well, and he found it, and I couldn't find initiative against it. I think my starter idea was totally reasonable. And this looks like it should be a promising position, but 9, 3, 4, 9 in my hand. Maybe I should have gone 9, 3, 4, 9, and 6. I think those positions I would have had just much better cards for the endgame, and would have had easier choices to make. Because I think I've tied here, but ideally it could have been more comfortable. Tricky. Alright, very difficult first game for me. Yeah. Don't like anything that happened here. Tried to, with my starter, reduce dynamic synergies, but I think Addy did a great job of keeping them alive anyway. Tried to make it just pure overpowering. I think I should have played 9, 3, 4, 9, and 6. I think then in the same line, just imagine this position. It kind of doesn't really matter whether 6 is safe because I can't touch it. So you have the same position, 6 is a 9 facing out, but that doesn't make much difference. And I don't have this stupid 9, 3, 4, 9 in my hand that just is doing so little. I kind of wanted to use 9, 3, 4, 9 on the first move, just get it out of my hand, but I already have 2 cards that are kind of corners for 1, so if I start in 1, I direct the game in a way that might be really difficult. He finds it. He finds it. anything clever to do. Let's just look at everything. If we play 9, 3, 4, 9, and 6, they combo in 4, and there's no way this is good for me. If we play 5, 6, 7, 8, and 6, they combo in 4, there's no way this is good for me. We can't go in 5 to set up big stuff, so I think we have to block 4. Yeah, I think he played this right. This is what I was worried about. But actually, he has no recaptures. So we will have to do the 7, 8, 5, 6 line. Do I not end up with 6 cards? Sorry, this is what I was worried about, but now I don't think it worked. So if I go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 4, it's going to be 6, 4. If they go in 8, they don't capture anything, so I win automatically. We don't have to consider that. If they go in 5 with 5, 6, 7, 8, they take 1 card back. Oh, they take both back. They combo. Oh, do I lose? I didn't realize that comboed too. I missed that plus. Oh no. Oh no. What have I done? Because I saw 7, 8, 5, 6, and 5 that I get 9, 3, 4, 9, and I have the plus wall. But 5, 6, 7, 8, I missed that pluses as well. And that flips everything. Oh dear. I think I lose. What am I missing? Let's go through the moves again. 9, 3, 4, 9, and 8. We lead 6, 4. They go 5, 6, 7, 8. No, either card they play in 4 gives me the combo, but the combo doesn't really matter. They go 7, 8, 5, 6, and 4. They take everything except 9, 3, 4, 9. I'm down 8, 2. It doesn't matter that I have a plus. I lose 6, 4. If I go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 6, same thing. If I go in 5, same thing. I never have the combo back. I have to go 4. If I go 9, 3, 4, 9, and 4, they just take with 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, I missed. I missed the 5, 6, 7, 8. I missed that 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5. Ah, had this. Yeah, I only take back 2. Ooh, rough stuff. Alright, poor start. What's the move order? 2, 3, 6, 9, 1, 7. Worried about the right thing, but couldn't. 4, 5, 8. Alright. Alright, let's run the boss set. Yeah. I saw the problem in 7. I thought I had worked around it with this move in 1, but I missed that the 6 to the right dangling was no good. Alright, bad calculation. Ooh. That was tough. I'm very curious to check with the solver after where I went wrong there, but obviously this is a really poor result. Not that Addy isn't good, he played great here, but I'm supposed to come through. Should have gone 9, 3, 4, 9, and 6. Should have kept the better cards for the end game. But I couldn't figure out the 7, 6, 5, 8s. Couldn't figure it out. Very good move in 3. Very well played by Addy. Not so convincingly played by me, but you're gonna lose games. So this one, I gotta bring up the stips. I made some hands, but it's worth repeating and checking the stips. Level 6 through 10, all decks. You can use any level cards. No A9s, 9/9s, or 8/8 corners. No rares, semis allowed. So I made a bunch of hands for this. I don't like the A7/7 hand. These hands are all other stuff. They're just allowed by the stips, so they show up. Okay. Can't go the FFT forever hand, can I? I can, it's just no corners. So I could play, no, it's an A9 corner. Okay. I kind of liked the A8/6/5 hand. I thought they had some juice. And I like pairs. This is a hand I've actually used, the first one. But I think I'm going to use one of the A8/6/5 hands. And I really like the A4/8/7s play with each other. So I'm going to try this one. Alright, so he did go A7/7s, and I did think any good hand on this set should have to meet A7/7s. That's a straightforward thing to run with. Now, notably, it's A7/7/5s, not A7/7/4s. Which means he picks off 8s, but not 7s himself, or not 9s, but I don't have 9s. It's really hard to have 9s. This makes some sense. I only considered A7/7/4s and running that, but this gives coverage of 10s, it gives coverage of 8s, it gives coverage of 7s. So that's going to have pretty complete coverage. Looking at his hand, 2 10s down, 1 10 either direction. Potentially a little weak going up, but not like very. Really reliable 7s going side to side, right? His 3 7s in each direction. Okay, used one of the 10s going down, that makes sense. A4/8/7 now has good play in 6. I probably don't want to block that square, because that's the one I have the best play in. They lost their double numbers facing upright. I could go 8/7 A4 in 3. Or maybe 5/6 8A in 3. Both they have coverage still. Not really a big deal. Is there someone they don't have 8 coverage of? Like if I played 8/7 8/6 in 7, could be a little annoying maybe. I wish I'd combo play against 5/7 A7. I could also play that. Could play that in 4. I think they have coverage. Kind of want to play 8/7 A4 and 9 just because it sets up A4 7/8 so beautifully. I think they'll play 5/7 A7 in 1, which is a little annoying. And I don't have the double numbers to grab A's. So Maybe I want it to be an 8 up-down game, so 8-7, 8-6 can work. Maybe I just want to give them stuff they don't have much play against. Maybe I just want to play something like 8-8, 5-6, and 4. Gives them 7-8, 5-7 safely and 7, though. I wish I had coverage of that. But I'm never going to have very complete coverage. Don't love my hand matchup again. They don't have huge setups, though. And if they go in 7, they go in 7, we live. We live our life. Maybe. Maybe not. Kind of scary. I just don't cover things. Did not do well with this hand either. It's going to be another tough game. Yeah, this is just going to be a tough game. Waiting for inspiration to strike and it refuses to come. I'm going to try here. Can't play safely next to it, and I threaten to go in 7. Alright, Delhi is a game. 9-8-2-5-4. Jeez, that is whack. But I really can't lose this one. If I lose this one, I just lose the matchup, and that's not acceptable for the team. I gotta. But I created a little difficulty because he doesn't have 1. I combo it, and his only move that would be safe in 7 accidentally flips 4, so I combo back. Alright, well, Dully's having fun with his game. I am freaked out about mine. Oh, I didn't put the whole last game in. I should go back to that. Forgot about it when I lost. This one's 6-9-4-9. That one was 6-9-4-4. Let's go back to it, put in the rest. So I went in 1. He very smartly went in 7, and I couldn't find a way out. Because I don't think there was one at that point. 9-3-4-9-8, 7-8-5-6 remaining. I lose 4-6 on the ABL rule set. I'll put in what that is later. Now we're on the boss rule set, and it's Addy, Wazzup. I played 8-7. He played 7-7-8-5-5. I played 8-7-8-4-4. I just have really little coverage of the tens. My hand does not have sufficient double number synergies. Huh. Well, goodbye to this hand. This is not the way. And it has a lot of eights, and eights could play well here. I know they look bad because he has really good coverage to start with, but he has worse coverage as the game goes on, maybe, but probably not. What I really want is nines, like A9s here. A9 6-4s is what I need, but I'm not allowed to use them. A7 7-4s probably have a good matchup with A7 7-5s. I could switch to that, but that's going to be so first turn dependent. There's going to be so little room to outplay someone. Just because everything in both our hands will take the other stuff so well, so I don't think I can do that. I don't know what to switch to. I don't know what to switch to. Alright, so the first thing to note is I don't have 6. I don't have 6 at all. Or not in a useful way. Trying to figure out something clever. No, I like this move again. I think Addy is just eating me up here. Side to side was not the answer because it's not where I have my double numbers. Oh man, I'm off. Maybe 8, 8, 5, 6, and 7 is good. Eight, 8, 5, 6, and 7. Feels a little scary. If they play 1, their capture, I have the combo. If they play no, I think it just loses. They can play 7, 8, 5, 7 in 8, and even though I have this combo, I think I die. I have this combo in 4 that flips a ton of things, but then they play 7, 5, 7, 8 in 3. And what do? I think I lose. Shoot. Can't pay attention to chat right now. Gotta focus on the game. I just don't see anything to do if I can't go there. Scare him off. Does that really not work? He combos. He's up 7-3. I combo. I'm up 6-4. He takes. It's 5-5, and I die. I die bad even. Even if I was up 6-4, I'd lose. Shoot. Gotta come up with something. Gotta come up with something. I just don't see moves to make. I just have no play. I see nothing to do. Just nothing. Seven's the only move I see, but it just doesn't work. Does it? I gotta play it. Yeah. All right. Telling Dully how sad I am about how I'm doing. Um, and it is very sad. Like, I have a trick, right? It looks scary for him to take an 8, but I think I kind of have to go 1 or 3 after or something. Maybe 2. I have 5, 6, 8, A, and 2. And it's kind of insane, but it might work. But I just don't think it works. I think if I go 2, they go 6, and they just have everything. So, yeah. Yeah, they have everything. And they never flip 4, which I really need them to flip to combos back. Uh, yeah. Really well played by Addy, for sure. Yeah, he played great. But I have been completely smoked here. Completely. Really hope I scared him off 8. But, oh man. I'm really sorry to my team. I really messed up for them. Yeah. Nightmare game for me. Nightmare games. The last one, I hit more ways out. This one, I saw nothing. But, oof. Really well played by Addy. I just wiped off the board immediately. I don't lose 2 open games in a row very often. In fact, I don't, like, without ties in between, I think this is the first time it's happened in the return. Alright. Possible this gives hope. Possible it doesn't. Notably, I can't even take an 8. So this might win for him too. This is what I was trying to scare him off, and it maybe still wins. Brutal. Alright, so if I go 5, 6, 8, A, and 2, or at some point I might have 5, 6, 8, A, and 2. Because he can't have combos in both squares. Really important. In both 2 and 6. Okay, I gotta look at a line. I can't just vaguely hope that moves come to me. 5, 6, 8, A, and 2. I go up 6, 4. If they go in 8, they lose to 8, 4, 8, 7, and 6. If they go in 6, I guess I take them and we tie. Take back. Yeah, at least I don't lose. And if they go in 3, they make it 5, 5, and they have the squares. I lose to 3. Okay. If I go 8, 4, 8, 7, and 2, I probably also lose to 3. What if I go 8, 7, 8, 6, and 8? It's 5, 5. I lose to 2. They don't have to flip. What about 8, 7, 8, 6 in 3? If they go either card in 8, I win. I still just go 2. Just go 2. I can't see anything today. I mean, I'm just calculating very slowly. It's not. All right, what about 5, 6, 8, A in 3? If they go 6 with 7, 5, 7, A, they have to flip it, and I can go 2. If they go 7, 8, 5, 7, they have to flip it, and I can go 8. No. I go 2. They can't go 6 if I go there. If they go 2, I'm just still dead. What am I doing? They don't have to flip. Oh, what am I doing? Gotta find something. But I don't know if there is anything. Can I start in 6? 8, 7, 8, 6, and 6. Just does nothing. They go 3. No, they can't go 3. 8, 7, 8, 6, and 6. 8, 7, 8, 6, and 6? Miracle? I'm fine if they go 8. Fine if they go 1. Am I fine if they go 1? I am fine if they go 1, I think. Okay. I can't calculate. My brain's gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. Um, well. This has been a absolute nightmare. I don't know what's going on here. The brain is gone. But if 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 he goes 8, I can go 2. Depending which card he plays 8, I can switch up which card I go into. Both have serious combos. But presumably actually 8-4-8-7 against both does it. If he goes 3 with 7-5-7-A, goes 2. Oh, he has the combo. He has that combo. I missed this. Yeah. Only I had a capture in 8. But it didn't. What can you do? Play better. Really well played by Addy. Congrats to Addy. It's the moveset. He moves here. 5, 4, 9, 7, 1, 6, 2, 3, 8. Yeah. Alright. Watch out for A7-7-5s. Alright, well. Yeah. Okay, I don't want to dwell on this too long, because that was slaughter. Let's see how bad I should feel, though. How bad should I feel? I mean, very bad, certainly. But, oh, Jesus. Uh, really, losing 2 in a row is an open. Not supposed to be what I do. Alright, let's switch over. Let's look at the solver. Let's see what it has to say. Feels bad, man. Especially in a best of 3 where you have some cushion. Like, Addy's very good, but obviously I'm a favorite here. Just got wiped off the board. Okay, what's my hand? 4-8-9-5, 9-8-5-4, 6-8-7-5, 5-6-7-8, 9-3-4-9, and he 6-5-8-7-8, 5-8-7-6, 5-6-7-8, 7-8-5-6. I should have found some way to punish these redundant hands, but never got anywhere. So let's flip you over to the solver. I played 4-8-9-5 and 2, which I liked. He played, and I felt like I was in good shape. He played 7-6-8-5 and 3, which I think was good. I now think I should have played 9-3-4-9 and 6, which was a tie. And after 6-8-5-7 and 9, I wanted to play something like this in 1, which is a tie. Okay. Instead, I played 9-8-5-4 here, which is a tie. He played 6-5-7-8, and now I have 2 ties, and I could not find them. Wait. Oh, I should have played 9-3-4-9. I ruled that out. I went something else in 1. Why did I rule this one out? I thought he just takes. Which way did I think he takes? I think I thought he takes this way. And I missed... I missed that I can walk into the combo and combo back. Okay, so I missed a critical line here and freaked out. I can also tie by blocking 5. Which card in 5, though? This one? Yeah. Didn't like the look of this, but something like this is not a tie. Um, what do I need to see? Needed to see here, 9349 sweeps. Okay, so I had ties here. I didn't see them. I also wanted to play here, which I'm sure didn't lose either. I was worried about, I think, this one here. But everything ties there. I have lots of ties, and I was worried about this. I was scared of ghosts. I should have just played in 1. There are lots of ties here. Alright, so that game, really poor. And, again, Addy played great. This is not to take away from Addy. Like, he put enough pressure that I folded completely. But, got afraid of ghosts. I think this next one I'm going to have less saves, but... Because the first one, I think I had a decent position after my starter. I think my starter was fine, so it is predictable that I had lots of saves. And this one, however, if we switch over, I think I was in trouble early and didn't see anything. So I went in 4, and I think I should never do that. My hand's better up-down than side-to-side. I think I shouldn't turn it into an up-down game. So I am just lost here. How would the AI beat me? The AI would beat me this way. He played this way. And I have 1 tie, and I couldn't find it. I did look a little at 3, but I kept looking at 5, 6, 8A there. Didn't see this one. Still kind of don't get this one. But okay. So I was not going to save this position. I played 8, 8, 5, 6 here, which I think loses multiple ways. It loses to 8. Yeah, that's the one I saw. And it loses to 1. I'm just lost here. Okay. So that one I feel less bad about because I think also what starter. I had 10 ties on my first move, which is really low. 75% of moves were losing immediately. I did not get any bearing here. And this was just, he made a better hand for the rule set, and he played it well and converted the win. And I should feel, I think, worse about my hand making than my play. The first game, I really screwed up the play. And both games he played awesome, completely flawless, took his wins when he had them. I got hopeful in this position because I had seen that 8 was winning for him, with the point that if I combo back, he just goes here. And wait up. Yeah, no, that wins. Okay. I was like, but I'm up 7-3, but I'm not up 7-3. I'm up 6-4. Yeah. I miscounted that at one point in the game and said this was 5-5 at 6-4, but I also said it would still be losing if it was 6-4. So I did calculate that. I hoped I had scared him off it, but this worked too. All right, super well played by Addy. I am so sorry to Avalanche. I really messed up here, but my opponent did play really good. Really shouldn't have lost the first game. Second game got completely wiped. Yeah, that was scary. That was. This is the worst I've been beaten in the return in anything by far. Just absolutely smoked. I don't know if that indicates I got to get in better form, or if just sometimes you get smoked. But man, did he crush me! Well played to Addy. Congrats, and come on, AVL, you can make up for this because this was dark.